big, but you dark skin. Babe, dark skin is not a negative. Welcome back to another weekly vlog, and today we're gonna do like a little chit chat while we do a few things on the list. My hubby is home, but let's really get into it. So I'm going in with the Say Beauty Illuminator, and I have this in Star Glow. I love this so much. It's so pretty on the skin. So many women get lost in the experience of being a mom and a wife that they become miserable in their routines because they don't have a life outside of their other roles. Like, solitude is so important to me. I have my morning routines. I'm a very routine girly. I have my nighttime routines. I spend at least 1 or 2 days out the week where I go on solo dates with myself. Like, I really shower myself with love and care, and whenever I feel like I need a spa day or I need to take a solo trip, I pay attention to my body. And I guess that's what I want to talk to you guys about in this video. And like, wherever God leads me, we're just going to go with that. But like, look at this glow. It's so good. Like, it's like insanely pretty. And we got to get these nails done because, girl, I have never ever let my nails get this bad. Nothing's wrong with you having things to yourself even while being married. You don't have to have every idea, every thought, everything that you do is centered around those titles, you know? And I think the last 4 years, it's almost going on the 5th year, I really figured out what it is that I love. But it takes time. A lot of people are not willing to take the time to figure out those things, and I'm gonna tell you why. Most women are not courageous enough to have that journey because that journey opens up so many doors into their reality. It's easy to ignore that you married a crappy guy, your finances are not there, your life is shitty. But when you go on that journey, it's going to make you have realization of your reality. And that's why a lot of women won't go on that journey, because they don't want to face their reality. But I would say it's one of the most impactful journeys that you're going to go on in your life when you actually do it. You're going to have days where you're going to cry your eyes out. You're going to have days where you feel depressed because you're realizing the reality. And I think for me, I am so big on routines with things, and even the girls that I mentor. So for you two, you don't know this. 3 years ago, I started a Level Up group. So I have my own community outside of like the social media platforms where I talk to different women and I help them like get to where they want to be in their goals, right? Because I've done it. And I would say routines change everything. If you don't create a beautiful life, you're never going to have one. Everybody you know who have a really decent life, they created it through routines. It's not about how rich you are. It's not about if your man is a millionaire. You need to have routines. I get up in the morning. I don't let stuff stress me out unless it's something out of my control. I wasn't born into money. I had a father figure that didn't show up. So I had to teach myself everything I wanted. And when I went on that journey for myself, the first thing I was hit with was, you don't have the foundation to survive in the life that you want. You are so used to chaos that you need chaos to function. And when I tell you that hit me like a boulder, that's when I knew I needed to work from ground up. I couldn't start at level 4, level 5, level 6. I had to start from ground zero in my level up journey, because my foundation was absolutely nothing to start with. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna be very transparent. I would cry my eyes out. It would be days where I just could not believe I didn't have any of the tools to be the person that I wanted to be. I remember in like 6 months into my journey, I started like really starting to be upset with my mom. I'm gonna be on the phone now. Just for disclaimer, look my mom down. It took a lot of healing to learn. I can't get mad at her upbringing and why she raised me the way she did. She didn't have the things that I now want, you know? How was she gonna teach me something she never had? So once I got to that point, but that happened later. I think like 3 years into my level up journey, one day it hit me like, girl, you can't be mad at your mama forever. She did the best that she could. Her life wasn't sweet either for them to be. So if you notice, I'm working outside of my concealer instead of on top of it. I'm letting it dry down a little bit. And the only reason why I'm kind of shaky talking about this, because even though I've healed from the situation, it's so vulnerable for me that it's like, it's eating me up a little bit. Like it got me like jittery. Damn. I'm so hard. Not even just hard on myself, but I'm so hard in nature. And I'm hard like that because it's my protection. I'm masculine like that because that's my protection from people harming me. Because growing up as a little girl, I had to be that to protect myself, you know? So when I wanted to have softness in my adult life, it wasn't as easy as like, let me just put the gear in soft. No, ma'am. No. You can't just put the gear in soft life. It don't go like, oh, okay, hard today, gear soft. No, it don't go like that. It's hard work to get the gear to be in soft for real and not performative. So I would go through that whole like situation for most of like the first year of leveling up. I felt very uncomfortable in my body. Everything felt foreign. The more I was trying to create softness, it's like it felt like more friction was happening. And it felt like I didn't know who I was anymore. I felt like a stranger in my own body. And what I would try to do, which is normal for me, just like anybody else in this world, I ran to social media for comfort. Making my first like public post talking about like femininity, it didn't go as planned, you know? And for my bronzer, I'm using Dior N9. It didn't go as planned, but a lot of things that was said was things that I still needed to hear, because the level up journey is like levels. It's never going to be like oh, you started it, it's over. It keep going. So made my first post, got attacked for sure. I had so many comments, and it's so funny because TikTok says this thing like, if them comments start going faster than a like button, oh baby, it's over with. When I tell you the comments was going 10 comments a minute, boom, boom, boom. And it wasn't just like blah, blah, blah. It was people putting novels in the comments. Little baby novels trying to eat me up, okay? So I'm reading the comments. I'm like, wait. I'm trying to gather myself because I'm like, what did I say wrong? That's pissing these girls off. I can remember it just like this, you guys. I got on there and I was just like, in a very monotone voice, slowing down, not rushing. I was just like, why isn't being soft and feminine promoted in the Black community? Now, it is almost 5 years later. I know the answer now, but almost 5 years ago, I did not know the answer. And I'm thinking, community, I'm going to put it on here and talk to the girls. And the girls said, we not having this conversation? Babes, you're not going to come over here and think you're going to go from wearing revealing poster girl Fashion Nova dresses and come to a whole nother community and think you going to come over and have this conversation. It ain't the conversation. You just not the spokesperson that we want to hear it from. So Dane was just like, yeah, we about to eat you up, okay? So some of the comments that I still remember was, being classy and being feminine was always a thing in the Black community. You just didn't know how to look for it. That was one. Second comment was, what's being soft and feminine to you? Now that was a comment that was posted over and over and over. And I kept trying to think, I'm like, why are they keep saying what's soft and feminine to you? Now, at the time, I was confused. 5 years later, I'm not confused. They took it as, you think that you're going to start dressing up to be classy, and you're trying to judge a whole entire community of Black women based on your newfound style. Of course, we're going to meet you with ugliness and nasty comments because we feel judged. We feel like you're coming from a place of judgment. So we don't even want to talk to you about this, you know? And the crazy thing is, that's not the place that I was coming from, but I see it now. So going into something like this and not knowing that I'm sitting in the middle of a war that I don't even know that I'm entering, I wasn't ready. I didn't have my helmet on, my braces. I didn't have my knee pads on. I didn't know. I knew that people call Black women masculine, but I didn't know how much hurt was there from those words until I entered that space. So I'm starting this whole like movement unintentionally, not even knowing. I'm just going through the phases and the growing pains of being a Black woman who wants softness. Way before we started like talking about, this bump is so itchy you guys. Way before we started talking about the soft life, like putting a name to it, even though the girls taught me this soft life was originated from Africa. So give them they tens, okay? The girls did teach me that. Naturally, when a woman, whether she's African, African American, white, Caucasian, you start entering this realm once you get close to 30. And I'm not saying this is for everybody, but most women who get to that realm of getting close to 30, they start wanting their life to feel softer, right? Outside of calling it the soft life, that is what was happening to me. As I was approaching getting closer to 30, because I started my level up around the age 27, I started to notice things that I was doing in my life that I didn't want to do anymore. It just happened to be that social media is a thing of today, you know? People were going through these feelings way before I was born. I'm not the first woman who got close to 30 and said, you know what, I want my life to be softer. I'm just a woman that was on social media, you know? But if I could speak to anyone who's going on this journey on their own, don't allow people to make you feel alienated. This is so normal. It's a very normalized feeling to want your life to be softer. When you're in your 20s, you're still listening to the opinions of others. you're still trying to fit in. The closer you get to 30, and if you're 30, anybody on TikTok who's listening, the closer you get to 30, the more you start to have this I don't give a F personality. You know? If you're in your 30s or getting close to it, you know what I'm talking about. You go from this space of, I wonder if they're gonna like my outfit, to this is my outfit. I don't care if you like it. You're gonna go from middle part, side part. Get close to 30. I didn't ask you if you liked a middle part or side part. This is my hair. And when you get to that close to 30 and still being on social media as an influencer, it gets weird because they're so used to the young girls asking them for approval to exist. And if you notice, the influencers that are getting called old, including myself, we're not asking for y'all opinion. So I'm not asking you to tell me if I should wear this hair or not. Babe, I'm not here for you to get advice from you. You know, I don't need you to tell me how to wear my hair today. I'm gonna wear my hair how I want to. Now, when you're young, you're still looking for what's trendy to do it. You know? So I don't want to skip too much because I'm trying to bring it home. And I'm using the Huda Beauty powder. I'm obsessed with this powder in the shade Cinnabon. Now, if you would have told me years ago that I would have become a woman that does not like light under eyes, I wouldn't have believed you. But I now wear my setting powder and my concealer very close to my skin tone. And this is why I keep saying all of this has to do with getting older. Because believe it or not, and I know some people are not going to agree, we wear our makeup based on other people's opinion. We get dressed based on people's opinions. And when you start getting older, you start doing everything based on yourself. I don't wear any trendy makeup things anymore. And I'm not saying it to say I'm different. I'm saying it to say I just look better with my concealer looking closer to my skin tone than it being super bright. And being a creator makes it a little bit hard going through that, because to be popular online, even if the girls don't want to admit it, you gotta act like you're young and popping, and you gotta give off the vibe like you don't really care about life like that. And that's what I'm noticing. If a brand wants to use you, you can't really show them that you're smart. They're not gonna like that. So I had to sit with that. When I was doing my level up, I had to sit with, Jessica, do you want to be popular online, or do you want to be happy within your soul? Because at the end of the day, and I'm gonna bring this to a spiritual level, at the end of the day, guess what? You have to meet your maker. So while you're making all the money on social media and you're being successful in this life, you have to meet your maker at the end. So when he say, oh, you was comfortable doing XYZ, you was comfortable doing XYZ, you was comfortable doing da 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 da, now it's the time. Now it's the time. And when I sat with that, that made me understand that I'm too comfortable trying to be a it girl, when at the end of the day, I'm going against my morals, my values, trying to sustain something that is harming me and not bettering me. Sometimes as you grow and you get older, you got to ask yourself questions like, why am I promoting being a whore online, a husband and kids? But that's not even your real life. And I have to sit with questions like that. Why do I think that it's more acceptable to promote that lifestyle as a black woman? You know how people say, oh, Sierra, every time she make music, she talks from the standpoint of being a baby mama. She don't need a man, but she has one of the best men on the internet. Why do black women do that? Are y'all ready for the answer? Because it's 5 years later and I know the answer now. I didn't know the answer at first, but I know it. You will be more liked by promoting the negative things of the community. They will love you more if you give them a version that does not intimidate them, make them feel uncomfortable, and blah, 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 blah. Now, it was no way in the world I got bigger. The bigger you are, you can pick your, like, I'm not putting no naked clothes on. I'll promote a robe. But when you small and you're growing, they feel like that's the people we gonna do whatever we want to. Anticipated. Ooh. And we were just wearing it. We were just wearing it. Like, when was it gonna click? Those clothes are for privacy. Now, I gotta put y'all on this. Whatever is in this tier makeup fixer, there are so many stereotypes when it comes down to blackness that as a black woman, you have to take pride in yourself to understand that when I do anything, I am representing my community. And that's just what it is. These lashes that I have on, for reference for TikTok and TikTok and YouTube, I went back to wearing like demi wispies. So these are demi wispies, and I'm back to the small lash. Okay, so not only do I know that I look good, okay, but I'm telling you, the only way a dark-skinned woman is getting passed on is if she's lazy. Anybody can be beautiful, no matter what the skin tone is. You just need to put effort into your look, and that's it. But let's not sit up here and act like dark skin is just this very negative disease-ridden thing, because it's not. Okay? All right, y'all. We got the makeup done. Let's go get our little outfit, and then I'll talk to y'all in the car. So this is my outfit. I got something on super simple. This is a H&M top. This is a Bloomingdale skirt. You guys know I have worn this skirt so many times. It's one of my favorites. So this is what I'm wearing today to do a little errands, get a matcha, and do a little festive shopping, maybe, because we need to stay out from stores. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so we're back. We're in the car and we're maybe about 10 minutes from the location. So my favorite Lala matcha to go to in the whole entire LA is not the one in the Grove. That's when I'm out and about, but the line is entirely too long at that one. I like the one right in between the Beverly Center and the Grove. That's the one. But I did hear there's a Lala matcha reserve now on Rodeo, so I'm gonna have to take you guys one day, because you know I can't leave my besties hanging. But for now, we're just gonna go to my normal spot. It's pretty cute. Hubby is here driving me around, so that's why you hear like all the beeps and whistles and car gigamajigs going on. But yeah, I don't know, you guys, like, I don't know if it's just the holiday season, but I just love the magic that you feel in the air. It just feels so good. Like, I just love holiday time. I definitely believe I'm going to raise a family that loves the holidays. I just know it. And just a little shout out, y'all see how what we use 4 products for makeup, and look at how pretty the skin is giving. Okay, so we have a total, let's do a countdown. We have on foundation, concealer, that's 2, setting powder, that's 3, blush, that's 4, and we have on the lip combo That is a lip liner and a lip gloss. That's 6. So total 6 products. I think this looks good for 6 products. Usually if I'm really going in, I can use between a whole 20 products on my face. But yeah, and I have no lashes on and it still looks really pretty. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I think I'm going to get the Banana Cloud Matcha. If I don't wind up getting the Banana Cloud Matcha, you guys, I'm just gonna get like something holiday festive. I'm not going anywhere near like a coffee, babe. I don't have the vibes to go through that right now. If you know, you know, that's a like early in the morning type of vibe, even though it's like close to lunchtime. But I'm gonna just go ahead and go with my matcha, and we gonna vibe out on that. Now there's a lot of matcha propaganda going on online. I don't like that. I don't like that. Y'all have to keep it real cute, because babes, not my matcha. Lala matcha is so good, but you know what, it could probably be performative, because thinking about it, like the real matcha connoisseurs, those are the girls who drink the matcha that tastes like grass. Those are the girls who drink matcha and it tastes like grass, but they don't add any sweetness. Now, I'm not that kind of matcha girl. I gotta have my bells and whistles. I gotta have my vanilla syrups, my vanilla cloud, sometimes my banana. I gotta add my additives to make it, like, spruce it up, to make it taste good. That's how I like a good matcha. Now, one of my pet peeves about matcha that I really don't care for, I don't like my matcha like in between. It's either a hot matcha or a really ice cold one. I don't like when a matcha is like warm. And let me explain this. It's like when they give you iced matcha, but they don't shake it enough that it makes the beverage like cold. So it's just like it has ice in it, but it's not cooled. I don't know, but I like them to shake mine up really good, give it a good shake so that it's like cold. Yeah, we're almost there. Super excited. Matcha time. I get super excited for my matcha. Okay, my mom calls on the phone in the morning and she's like, you and the dog, have y'all went got y'all little coffee in the morning? Because babe, me and Winston, we go and get our little coffee in the morning. And I've been on like my holiday drinks, like from Starbucks, because that's the one that's closer. It's like when I'm not going to like Lala Matcha or trying like a new matcha place, we just go to Starbucks because that's close to our house. I've tried the plum. That one is really good. I think it's the sugar plum one. I've tried the vanilla bean. Really good. I've tried the brown sugar syrup. Really good. The sugar cookie one is my absolute favorite. But guess what? My location is sold out. So I've been just drinking the brown sugar frap. I get like a brown sugar coffee frap with an extra pump of espresso, especially if I have a lot of things to do in the morning and I'm just like dragging my feet, I'll do something like that. Yeah. Okay, so we're almost there. I'll see you guys once we pull up. You guys, we are here at Lala and I'm so excited. Sonoma, so let's go. Okay, you guys know this is my favorite store, right? Okay, look at the vibes. Oh my god. Can I just have everything? Can I just have everything? Oh my god, look at this. These are stunning. Wow, so cute. It is an absolute dream of mine to have this stand and have each and every one of these La Crusade pots. Actually, I have the La Crusade fish pan on my wish list for Christmas. And yeah, these are so cute. See, I'm not a girl that likes color as much, but I do love this, like, what are these called? Is this the, this is not the white. This is, what is this shade called?
So this is actually the holly. So I think it's a, is it white that they have a holly?
Yeah. Because I know there's the actual white and then it's like this shade.
I don't even
Is it here?
I don't even want to look back.
Oh, you're right. It's the shallot. Okay, it is. It's right here. It's that like off eggshelly white. Okay.
Yeah, but if you want to look for the holly pattern.
Oh.
If you like the pattern on the top, otherwise,
Yeah.
otherwise it's just going to be like, I love your skirt, by the way.
Thank you.
That's what I was really trying to come over here and tell you.
Thanks.
It'll be like this. Oh, I can put it down.
Oh, you good?
Thank you, though.
That's okay. I know I have a hard time at home with mine.
Right, I know. Like, we should make this heavier cookware. It's just
Yes.
too easy to work with. So otherwise, you would get like this pattern.
Okay.
Unless you want to do that holly style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. But is that seasonal?
Yeah, it's so
or-
seasonal.
That's good for like when you're doing the like if you're doing the main course. Like let's say you're doing beef bourguignon for your main course for the holidays. You want to serve it on the table.
Real cute. You can keep it out and you can eat from it. Yeah, serve from it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's cute. I prefer the
too,
regular.
honestly. I would just like to give you one big ladle. Holiday. I'm gonna make it for myself.
Less dishes too. Okay. Hello.
Do you have any questions?
Okay, I'll come and get you. Okay, cool. I'll come and get you. Okay. Excuse us. Okay. They may have the teddy bear one that I'm looking for in case mine's never come. Oh, wow. Okay, so they do have a teddy. So, let's see. They have a lot of weird shapes. They have the teddy bear. I might have to get this one for the teddy bear. I don't know. Okay, so I made it to H&M. It wasn't on the books, but let's just go in there and see what they got because I always need to look cute because I'm always filming. And now you guys can see my outfit in the light. It's so pretty. I have gotten over 20 compliments in an hour on this ensemble. Like, people are obsessed with this little skirt with this bow. One lady even asked me in the girls' restroom, do you always dress this well? I say, well, I try my best. a complete fail. There was nothing in H&M that was beautiful. Everything was just like, I don't know. It was not giving. Nothing gave. Everything gave a few seasons old. Last year, the year before last, nothing was cute. Nothing. So we moved. Okay.
But it takes longer, but there's no dramatic pauses like the Interstate.
That is such a cool thing. My meal I cooked yesterday, I made rigatoni vodka. Dad loves it. Dad just took an extra plate to work, and I'm more than sure he's gonna have a good time with this meal. So good. It's definitely one of those meals where it makes you want to pour up a glass of wine, but I got things to do, so we're not doing that. Okay? So good. Okay, so I have a few different gift wraps. I have this plaid, this matte green, this metallic green, and a different type of plaid, but this one has like gold sparkle details on it just to give it a little bit of pizzazz. So I already completed one present, so we're gonna see if I can do different assortments of this look. I'm gonna try it with different papers and go for the same little style and see how that comes out. So let's do this together. Most of all, I miss you so. It's now the next day. We're about to bake some bread. So we're making a milk bread. This is going to be my first time attempting this recipe, so let's try to do it together. I already kind of have my things prepped over here on the counter, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna let you guys watch me, and we'll talk about the bread at the finishing product together just to see how well I've done. Now I have baked bread 3 times already, but every single time I get a little bit better. So let's see how this goes. Sugar, yeast, and water and milk into a stand mixer. So we're gonna do this. Let's take this off. Just so I know. Okay, so first we're gonna add flour, and I'm recording for TikTok as well, so let's see how that's coming out first. Let's see. Baby, now we can coast. Let's go, let's go. Let's go get in a hurry. I have my table setting the way I want it to be. I feel like I'm missing just something, but I don't know exactly what that is just yet. I'm gonna play with it a little bit more to see what it is that I'm missing. I feel like it needs more in the centerpiece area. Now this is the thing. This is like a small like table area, so I don't want to crowd it, but I do want it to look like it's not missing anything. I like the entire tablescape, but I just maybe adding a little bit of fruit. I don't know, something is missing, just something. Just like, I don't know what it is. Comment down below if you notice anything, but I don't know what it is. It's just one element is missing that I feel like will take it off, but I can't figure out what it is. I'm gonna just have to stare at it a little bit longer. You guys, this is going to be the end of the vlog. This was a really nice vlog, I won't lie. Watching it back, the vibes is immaculate. I like that for us. I'm gonna see you guys. I think the next vlog that we're gonna have is gonna be a vacation, because we have 4 days, 5 days before Christmas. Video will make the first week of 2 videos. So next week I'll get the Christmas vlog out to you guys, well, the New York vacation vlog out, and then it'll be back to like a LA vlog. We may do some try-ons because we're gonna start preparing for the new year, and I want to take y'all along with me because you know you guys are my best friends. So we're gonna do like our 2026 like rebrand. Not really rebrand, I've started my rebrand for a while now, but I will basically call it staying on brand and making sure our goals align. So that's kind of what that vlog is going to be about, but we're going to do it together. That way, if you guys are rebranding or doing anything new in your life, we can do it together. So with that being said, I'm about to get ready to lay down. I know it looks bright outside, but it's not. It's just the lights that I have on to make sure the video looks pretty. But I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.